So I think that constructive criticism is like one of the best things you can do for someone. When you see that somebody is doing something wrong, you construct them into hopefully heading in the right direction. So when we see something like this, I mean, we got to call a spade a spade. We usually only see things like this happening from the left. Now, I'm not going to say the right is perfect. I'm going to say that I think in this time, when we start having these political outrage conversations, we do have to call it out. And generally, when we see people do things like this, it is from the left. People on the left speak proudly about how they're so accepting and loving and all these different things that sound great on paper. But when we look at their actions, we see stuff like this. This is absurd. And I do think that we do need to unite. We need to be united as a nation, of course, because of stuff like this. There's no way that we should be seeing someone trying to take out our former president in a public space where there's children and families and all these different things. There's a couple videos I want to show, a video of Candace Owens and a video of Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales is an actress that was on a hit show on HBO called Insecure, and Candace Owens has been a really prominent political voice in today's time. She was recently fired from the Daily Wire by Ben Shapiro because she was speaking her mind, and I respect that. I respect anyone who speaks their mind. I do want to say, though, before I show you guys these clips, that I think people fail to realize that these celebrities, these idols, these presidents are just human beings, right? They have families, right? President Trump has a son, he has a family. How would you feel if somebody attempted to take out somebody in your family? You'd be angry, sad, a combination of both. So I think that's something people need to really take in consideration before they go and just carry out these crazy thoughts that they have, is that people are families. Your favorite celebrity is part of a family. They're human beings, okay? They're going to go home and go to sleep, eat popcorn, watch a movie, do things that people do because they're human at the end of the day. So I just wanted that to kind of seep into people's minds. And now I'm going to showcase a clip of Candace Owens talking about something that literally, I would say, represents America. When you think about like America, or if you ever thought of like a picture of something that represents America, this would be it. And so I'm just going to showcase this clip right now.
And he just pumps his fist. He just pumped his fist, and whoever captured that photo, my goodness, take every photography award seriously. Now, I'm not even saying this not to make this a severe conversation or a severe topic. Obviously it is, but this is tremendous. I think this so embodies the Donald J. Trump that we know and that we love, a person that will fight for America when America is under attack. Now we're talking about an individual that is fighting for America. That image says so much. When they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, that is what they are talking about. And when we have that video, Chris, you let me know. We're going to run it so you can actually hear him say this. And he just goes, wait. In all the craziness, I'm going to be the strong one for this country. And he puts his fist up. And I think that is absolutely incredible.
And so, yeah, I couldn't agree with her anymore. I think when you think of America, you would think of an image like that. Also, I'm going to showcase a photo of the person who attempted to take out former President Trump. I'm not going to show, well, there's multiple photos. Excuse me, but I'm going to show the one of him still alive. And here you go right now. And so I think it's safe to say that this is definitely someone from the left. There's a few comments I'm going to get into that talk about him and just have a few things to say about the situation as a whole. I've seen a comment somebody said about like this looks like somebody who runs some Discord or something like that. But yeah, regardless, he was 20 years old. He tried to take someone's life. He's no longer alive. I also want to say that this would be wrong even if this was Biden. Now, no one deserves to be unalived. Okay, again, these are human beings. These are people. Just because we have a difference of opinion or we disagree on certain matters, it doesn't mean that you should have your life taken away from you. I would be equally as disappointed if this is Biden. Even though I don't agree with the things that he says or does, it doesn't mean I want him to not be here anymore. That's just crazy. It doesn't make any sense. So I think, a time like this, we definitely need to be more united than ever. I think people need to be more mature about these conversations and just mature in general. I know it seems like I'm going pretty hard on the left. I'm not saying people on the right are perfect neither. But again, when we see behaviors like this, it is generally coming from the left. So if you are someone who is more liberal and you're watching this particular video, I would say, like, really do some self-reflecting. You know, ask yourself, are we really about accepting others? Are we really about love and all these beautiful things that we say? Because if you were, we wouldn't have seen something like that just happen the other day. That's crazy. It's okay to think different and have these different things. And if you don't agree with it, then don't support it, but don't beat it down or something. You know, like, if you don't like Trump, then just don't like Trump. You know, don't try to take him out. It's ridiculous. And so now I want to showcase a clip of Amanda Seales, who is someone I actually used to follow her, but she's literally a professional victim. She will find her way to be a victim in any way, shape, or form. And I don't support behavior like this. It's because it's almost like there's no accountability. Grow up, take accountability. If you did something wrong, take accountability. So she's a professional victim, and I'm just going to showcase a clip of her of what she said the other day about this whole Trump situation.
That shit was more staged than a Tyler Perry production of Medea Runs for President. I lived in Harlem long enough to know that gunshots do not sound like making popcorn on the stove. Pop, pop, pop. Where'd the blood come from? So in theater, in movies, they have what's called blood pellets. They even, people use them in Halloween. It's basically like a pellet of fake blood that's in your mouth, and when you crush it, the blood comes out. To be frank, Small Hands Trump would not respond by raising his fist in the air triumphantly were an actual attempt made on his life. This was, I believe, done to try to show his strength counter to Biden's fragility. Oh my God. Molly, you in danger, girl.
So she didn't believe it. Tried to say it was staged. Definitely wasn't staged. Somebody definitely lost their life. Somebody innocent. Trump definitely, it skid his ear. I think we all know by now what happened, and it was crazy. I don't know why she would jump to something like that. This was a very serious thing, but I think that's pretty ridiculous. I no longer follow her, so I don't know. I just know that this woman is a professional victim, and for the past few years or so, every time I see her, she's complaining about something. She's complaining about people not, I don't know. She's just always complaining. It's really annoying to hear, so I could no longer support it. But so now I want to get into some of the comments that people have said and sort of put in my 2 cents on this matter. So this is one of the comments under the Amanda video that I just showcased to you guys. This person says, "So Amanda, what about the unalived individual on the roof of the building with a bullet in his head? Good staging? And the man shot unalived in the crowd. Enlighten us, please." Yeah, there you go. See, I don't know why Amanda would upload a video saying something like that. It just seems very off. And she's always a bit off to me, personally. That's kind of why I unfollowed her. So I think it's pretty crazy. This guy right here says the Secret Service has some questions to answer. Yeah, it is quite interesting. It's like, how did someone in the video, I'm not going to showcase all the stuff that I see on Twitter because obviously some of it just wouldn't be able to be on YouTube. But it looked like this guy he was like on a rooftop, and he had he was like completely fine and open to just do what he did. And I don't know, I feel like you would think the Secret Service would be more on top of something like this, especially since that's a former president of the country. It does seem a bit off. I hope now moving forward that they're going to be even more on top of things like this, so that we don't get another situation like this. Here we have another person saying an innocent man who attended the rally to support his candidate is unalived. You unbelievable idiotic piece of human garbage. Whew. That was geared towards Amanda. I think that's pretty heavy. I wouldn't just call her garbage, although I don't agree with everything she says or her behavior. But yeah, it is very alarming. You know, when something like this happens, it is very alarming. I hope that we can really, as a country, become more united, regardless of our religious beliefs or thoughts on things in general. It seems like America now is literally a laughing stock. I remember growing up, like, if you went to a foreign country and you said you were an American, it actually had weight to it. You guys remember that? It had weight to say you were an American in other countries. Not so much these days. And it's just because of our politics. We're really divided when it comes to conversations like these and things like these, unfortunately. I get into the last comment right here. Somebody says, how did a loser know which building? No, SS wouldn't cover the building. How did he climb up, bear crawl across the roof, set up a rifle kit, attempt to unalive a former president, and shoot at civilians? Yeah, it's really crazy. I know that's kind of what I was thinking when I was drinking wine when I found this out. It just popped up on my feed, and I was like, "Is this real?" You know, first I was like, "Is this real?" Then as the minutes went by, you come to see that it actually is real. Then you start to question, I'm like, how did something like this even happen? How did they, like Secret Service, aren't they supposed to have guards and all this stuff should be like extremely secure? So very alarming. Tell me what you guys think of this whole situation. I'm very interested in knowing you guys' thoughts on it. I will be responding to every comment as I am doing daily uploads right now. So expect to see me a lot on your algorithm. Please don't get tired of me. I'm jobless and I love to create. So I made it my goal just to upload every single day for like 2 years straight, and I'm sticking to it. So tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much.